Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to your GK class. So, in today's GK class, you will complete exercise 28 and 29 of your book. So, let's start with exercise 28. It is given on page number 40. So, this exercise is about some scientific terms because, see, in our day to day life around us every day, there are so many processes which take place or which occurs daily, but we don't know that what this process is called or is actually is any scientific process or not. We do not know the term which is used for that process. So here we have a crossword and 10 hints are given here. So you have to, with the help of these given hints, you have to identify the name of process and you have to complete this crossword puzzle given here. So I'm starting with question 1. So a substance obtained by mining. So from the mining process, the substance which we get are called minerals. So you will fill it from top to down, minerals. Okay. Second question is the process of a material changing state from liquid to gas. So when a material is converted from liquid to gas, this process is called evaporation. I hope you all knows about this process very well. Third is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. So whenever we mix two or more substances, so they formed a solution. Fourth one is the act of or a process of filtering something. So the filtering process is known as filtration. Fifth question is throwing back of a light by a body or surface without absorbing it. Like you all have seen that sometime means when the light when we throw light on a glass, or so glass doesn't absorb the light, just throw it back. It is called the reflection. So the process when any surface or substance didn't absorb the light and throw it back is called the process of reflection. Okay. Now next question is the sixth question. A change directly from the solid state to gas without it becoming a liquid, because normally what happens whenever we convert a solid state to gas, so first it is converted into liquid, then it's converted into gas form. But directly when any solid state is converted into gas without becoming a liquid, so this process is called the sublimation. Sixth one is sublimation. Okay. Seventh is a substance that allow the electricity and heat to pass through it. Means when the substances in which the heat or light is passes from one end to another is called the conductors. Okay. Light and heat can pass through conductors. Eighth question is the process of a material changing state from gas to liquid. So the process in which gas form is converted into liquid form, this process is called condensation. Okay. So the eighth process is condensation. Ninth is this process refers to the non-living factors that form a part of our environment. So it is called the abiotic. Ninth one is abiotic. 10th is the shine or glow of a substance due to reflection of light from its surface. Means when any substance didn't absorb the light and light reflect from that its surface, and that substance is become shiny and glowy. So it is called the luster. Okay. So now this part is completed. Let's move ahead to exercise 29, which is about the universe. We all knows that universe is very wide and huge, and it holds lots of things. There are so many things happened inside the universe. The universe is a huge wide open space, and it holds everything from the smallest particle to the biggest of galaxies. The exact size of universe is unknown. It is endless. Actually, nobody knows the limit of universe. It's just endless. So here we have some questions about the universe. In first question, just look at this picture given here. So in this given picture is a picture of a cloud actually, which is formed by the gas and dust. Okay. And it is created in outer space. and it glows in red and pink color. So we have two hints are given here, nova and nebula. So the right answer of this question is nebula. These clouds formed by the gas and dust which shine in red and pink color are called nebula. Second question is, what is the Earth's moon called? So here they are asking the scientific name of Earth's moon. The Earth का जो moon है, what is the scientific name of that moon? So the scientific name of moon is Luna. Okay. Third one is, these are extremely distant objects in the universe and are extremely bright masses of energy and light. They appear to us on Earth and faint red stars. These are called, here we have two options, quasars and comet. So I hope you all knows about comet, which actually looks like star and move around the sun. The right answer of this question is quasars. Okay. Fourth one is, how many moons does a planet Mars have? So I hope you all knows the answer of this question. The Mars has 2 moons. There are 2 moons on Mars. Okay. Fifth one is, it's a short period comet that is visible from Earth every 75 to 76 years. It is called what? It is called Halley's Comet. It is Halley's Comet or Comet Halley. Both are called. Sixth one is, which planet is also called Earth's sister planet? So Venus is the right answer. Venus is also called the Earth's sister, not because it's similar to Earth, but it is similar to Earth in size and mass only. Otherwise, this is totally different planet. Okay, it is called Earth's sister because its size and mass are similar to Earth. Okay, and now seventh one, it's a large rock in the outer space which is generally found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. It's airship or asteroid? It's asteroid. Okay, and now come to the last question. Okay, the right answer of seventh is asteroid. Okay, asteroids. Eighth is, star do not last forever. When they die, they often blow up in a huge explosion. Okay, again I am reading this line, stars do not last forever. When they die, they often blow up in a huge explosion. This explosion is called, what this explosion is called? It's called Big Bang or it's called supernova. So it is called supernova. Okay, so almost each and every question I had explained you, and I have told you right answers also. Okay, so complete these 2 exercises. See you in the next class. Take care of yourselves. Bye.